What's going on, world? Big Chips here. Now listen, today is a transformational day. This really goes out to my team, and this really goes out to you, Bradley, because this is something I think that you could feed on. I posted on Facebook today because a thought came across my head that many of us have been so disformed by the thoughts and the way of thinking of other people that it's been ingrained in our heads. That people tell you all the time that if something's worth doing, it's worth doing great, right? Or it's worth doing right. The problem with that is that's the wrong thinking, because that will have you sitting there not doing anything, not doing things to the best of your ability, whether it's the right way or the great way or not. The problem of it is we don't sit there to think about if something's worth doing, period, it's worth doing poorly. And it's worth doing poorly until you get to the point that you're doing it exceptionally, right? And that's what I want to talk to you today about, is learning to step outside your comfort zone. It's not comfortable for me being in front of a camera. It's not comfortable for me to do the type of things that I've been doing here lately. But honestly, it's the only way that I'm going to break that mindset, and it's the only way I'm going to break the conformity that I've had to stinking thinking into a way of life that is not mine, that's somebody else's. So today, the point of it is if you're willing to do anything, it's worth doing poorly, because it's worth starting. If all you do is sit around and you learn and you try to get to the point of, now I can do it, now I can do it, now I can do it, you got to know that you can do it, but you got to do it. That's what I want you to do today. I want you to get out there and I want you just to do it. Every time you think about it, you're just doing it, right? My job and my mission is to help you, to better you, to get you to a place of where you're not right now, right? I want to get you to a place where you can stand up beyond who you are right now and step up and beyond where you are in your business, whatever that business is. You understand? Because you can take what I'm saying and you can take what I'm doing and you can model that to your business and to what you're doing. The power of the mind is the control of all the success. Whether you remember how to turn that knob and go through the door or not. But you've got to take the action to turn the knob. If all you do is stand in front of the door, you're going to be standing in front of the door. You understand? So today I want you to think about what it would be like to be sitting at your house right now. What it would be like sitting there listening to your kids play in the background, listening to your wife cooking some awesome meal, preparing something, to sit there, or husband if you're whatever. But to just sit there and just imagine you not having to deal with this 9-to-5 slave grind. That you can step up and beyond where you are right now. That's what I want you to understand. Anything worth doing is worth doing poorly until you can learn how to do it correctly, right? But the action of getting up to take action, period. You've got to get up and take action. You've got to get up and do what you have been called to do, what you want to do. You sit there and you think back in your head and you think about what's in your mind and your thoughts in your heart, and you sit there and you think about, what is it that I want in life? What is it you want out of your business? What are you doing to change that? What are you doing to make that better? Everything is subconsciously thought, and that's how it comes off. Whatever you're putting in your mind and whatever you feed your mind is what your subconscious is going to grab a hold of and hold on to tightly. So what are you holding on to? What are you putting in your mind? How are you going to build your business if you don't feed your mind the right information, the right food, right? We prepare the dinner table for you. We lay out a nice little spread, but you got to sit down and pick up the utensils and eat, right? You've got to come to the table and eat. We can't feed it to you. If we could, we would. Because there's so much value in what we do. But you know what? You've got to learn to take the action. So if it's worth doing, it's worth doing poorly. Make that your mission today, to step outside your comfort zone, step outside yourself, and to do what you know you're supposed to do. Every day is a different day, but every day you should be doing something different. If all you've ever done is one way, no matter what business you're in, whether it's a brick and mortar 9 to 5 or you're online, you're selling a lotion, potion, or pill, it's up to you and your consciousness to bring your subconscious to play, to bring what you've learned, what you know to be true, to the foreground, to be what drives you down the road. Because if all you do is do the same old things, you're going to get the same old results, right? So what I'm telling you is to step outside that zone. Step outside that zone of conformity. Step outside that zone of what you're used to and what you're comfortable with. Be the different person, get the different result, right? It's all right here. It doesn't matter your age, sex, race, size. It doesn't matter. It's just getting out there and doing it. Taking action and doing. So that's what we're going to do today. Take action, right? You've got to take action. If you want to be successful, learning it isn't going to work. It's doing it. Learn it, teach it, do it, all at the same time. It doesn't matter if you're a master. It doesn't matter if you're a pro. You should be learning, doing, and taking action every day of your life, every single day. If you're in what I'm doing, you've got daily audios that you have access to. Listen to those audios over and over and over and over. Just keep listening to them. Learn a new nugget out of each time you listen to an Inner Circle audio. Listen to the Ziglers, the Robbins, the Les Browns. Listen to these leaders. Listen to them, make a difference, change your life. Alright? That's it. And I'm out, and I think my daughter or my wife one's coming in through the door. But you're the only one that can change your tomorrow. We can give you the keys to the car, but you got to get in and start to drive there. So think of the outcome you want, envision it in your head, get your goal and go. Take action. You learned something today. I don't care if you just learned how to tie your shoe. Do a video about it. Talk about tying your shoe. Learn, teach, explain. Do something. The longer you sit there and the longer you don't do anything, it's like right now. I've got my wife walking in. I've got my kids walking in. I may look away. I may look up. I may look side to side. My video may be shaky. It doesn't matter. It's all about taking action. It's all about doing. Because that's how you're going to get there. That's how I got there. That's how I'm going to climb further. That's how I'm going to go farther. That's why you're watching. Do something. Doesn't matter what it is. Just do something daily. You want to generate traffic? Put a video up every day. Get people watching. Get people commenting. Get people coming to you. Have integrity. Give value. Give them something that they can take to another business. Don't do it just to get a sign up. You're going to get sign ups. Believe me, you will get sign ups. But do it to give value to the world. Do it to give value to people like you are right now. You're in a tight spot. You're in a rut. You're just coming out of a rehab. You're just coming out of jail. You don't have any hope. This is for people like you, because it doesn't matter what society says. It doesn't matter what the world says. You are a good person, and you can change your life, but you got to take action to do it. You got to walk past where you are right now. You got to go beyond who you are right now. You've got to do the 180. Like I said, make the centimeter change. You'll be so far away from where you are today, you'll look back and say, man, what a transformation. Because that's what it's about. It's about transformation. It's about extending yourself, making yourself better, bringing yourself to a new being, taking the light. I got my lamp here, it's shining over too bright. It's about seeing yourself differently. Don't see yourself how you are now. See yourself as you are in the future. That's the whole fake it till you make it thing. Envision your future. See yourself 10 years down the road. And that 10-year down the road person is who you want to bring back and put in here. put in your heart, in your forethought. Every time you think about anything, you think about yourself. You think about the person you are in 10 years. You think about the person you're going to be. That's who you need to be now. In 10 years, you need to be 10 years further down the road. There's never an ending point, because when you hit that milestone, you're already further 10 years down the road again. Alright, so that's the mission. That's where you go. Doesn't matter your self-destructions you've been through. Doesn't matter if you lost somebody, you're sad, mopey, dopey. Who cares? Whatever 7 dwarf you want to be today, that's fine. That's what you are today. Don't let it be who you are, though. Get over it. Use your mind the way that God intended you to have it. Use your mind to bend the universe to your will. And that's when you'll see me at the top, right? That's where you'll be doing what I'm doing, and I'll be further up. That's what it's about, is building each other. So if anything's worth doing, it's worth doing poorly. But it's worth doing now. That's where you got to get this stinking thinking out of your head. It is important to do it right. To do it legally, ethically. You should be an ethical person. Your loyalty to people. My loyalty is all I have. My pride, because I'm a very proud person. I'm proud of everything I've accomplished and everything I've walked through. But for me, it's being able to say, I've made it. I've got integrity. And that's how life should be. The integrity you have right now should be further every day you go. Every day you grow. Everything that you do. So if it's worth doing, it's worth doing poorly. But it's worth doing and doing today. So if you're ready, click the link below. If not, just take what I say in whatever it is you do. It doesn't matter the business. That's what I want you to understand. Do I want you to join what I'm doing? You daggum right I do. Because I know that I can help you and I can give you more, because that's what I do. But you can take anything that I do in a business model and make it better in your life. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. Because you can take what we do and what we talk about here, and you can change your life. And that's my mission. I think I finally had that epiphany, that aha moment of realizing that's what's inside of me. That's what I have in my heart. That's what my integrity is about, is trying to help you. No matter what it is, I want to help you. I'm not going to sit here and hold your hand. I'm not going to sit there and call you every day, Bob, how are you doing today? Hello, Mary. How's that problem happen? That's not what this is about. This is about me trying to show you what I do and how I can better you. So taking these little bitty parts, pieces of what we talk about here, opening our ears, opening our eyes, closing our mouth at times so we can hear those around us. But to take back our mind, to take back what is ours now. Because it's yours. This is yours. Anything I say, anything that happens means nothing if you don't take control. You take the words that you hear from someone like me, or a motivational speaker, or whatever, a preacher, a mentor. You take their words. That's all you do. But if you use their words, you put it into your subconscious, and you make that a part of your routine daily. That's when you see the change. So anything worth doing is worth doing poorly, because it's worth doing now. I hope you got that, and I hope you understand that. And today I hope you do it, because that's the mission, right? Just doing, taking action. So that's it. That's me from the dark, shady corner of my world right now, coming to you live, large and in charge, and just hoping for the best in your world. So any accomplishments I may go through, any struggle I may have went through, I've been through a lot. And we're going to get more into that, or I'm going to get more into that. And we're going to do a series just on that, or I'm going to at least tell my story, because not a lot of people know my story. I got a lot of people who watch, a lot of people who comment, a lot of people who do this, that, and the other. But there's a story behind why I am the way I am. Why I am so emotional toward people. Why when somebody says something negative, I'm stop it. Stop it, hit you on the head. Don't do that. No. Don't feed the devil, because when you feed him, he grows. Right? Don't feed that inner self that's attacking you and destroying you, that negativity. Don't let that sink in, because it's a bug, it's a virus, and it spreads. You need to kill that monster before it even has time to grow. Right? And that's what it's about. Starting today, erase the thinking that you have to know exactly how to do something. Yeah. Stop worrying about knowing how to do something 100% and just do it. If you're doing what I'm doing, Bradley, and you're to a point where you know you can, and you know you should, and you know you got enough in here that you can do whatever it is you're doing, trying to teach, trying to reach, trying to expand the minds of somebody, whatever that is, I don't know. All I know is that today you can take action. It's on my board 24 hours a day. If I get down and I'm sitting here mopey, or I don't figure something out right, I have my wife that says, turn around and look at your board. You have this 8-foot whiteboard up. Look at that board. Look what you've put on there. That's what you need to do. No matter what it is. No matter how I feel. What I'm complaining about. If I'm down, mopey, feeling bad, sad, whatever. Take action. Anything worth doing is worth doing poorly until you get to the point of doing it correctly. But the point is that you got to get up and do it. You got to do it. Do it now. Alright? That's it. One love, guys, and I'll see you on the other side, alright? Have a blessed day.